This video is a reading for a 1-card pull draw for client L. For client L, I was called to use a rose quartz crystal and a smoky quartz crystal. Try to bring that into focus for you. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is light the Palo Santo. And this is also known as holy wood. And the smoke from the wood will cleanse the space. I also will shuffle the cards to continue to cleanse their energy as well. We're going to be using the Line Strider Tarot by Ciolo Thompson. Beautiful artwork, I think. So on this last shuffle, I'm going to be shuffling the energy and the question from client L into the deck. I'm going to do that one more time for good measure. So that was a few cards, which is why I'm not pulling that one. There we go. Got one card. So the Judgment card, I'll hold it up to you, is an angel holding trumpet feathers and an actual trumpet. Let me see if I can get it to focus a little bit more. So as you see, the Judgment card has a mask on. This angel has a mask on. So in the original tarot deck, the Rider-Waite, this angel is overlooking people. And the people are naked and they have their arms reached up to him. We assume it's a him. So the real core of this card is saying that we will all be judged. And we cannot escape judgment. So as far as connecting that answer to your question of what message do you need to know in your love life, it seems to me that perhaps right now you're wearing a mask. Perhaps right now you're holding yourself back from putting yourself into vulnerable situations, which, let's face it, in love lives, that's all we're doing all the time, especially when we're starting into a new relationship. So I think that this is saying to let go of the mask. Alternatively, it could be to watch out for other people who have masks on. So make sure that not only you are being authentic in your love interests or in your love life interactions, but make sure also that the other person is being authentic. Make sure that you're watching out for any iffy feelings. If something doesn't feel right, trust yourself, trust your gut, trust your own judgment, But also remember that you are putting yourself out there, you are being vulnerable because you're not using this mask, because you are being authentic. There is going to be someone who might judge you. And that's not something to shy away from. That is something to embrace and recognize that if you are being an authentic person and they're being an authentic person, then you are both in a way going into the situation and judging each other. I'm sorry if my card is moving. I talk a lot with my hands. And judgment may seem like a harsh thing, but in this case, I don't see it as a negative. I see it as a positive. Even if it does feel like a blow at the time, if you feel judged by someone because of something that you reveal when you're having an interaction with them in a love interest capacity, just because they have, if they quote unquote judge you, because I'm having a hard time with that word even, I almost want to say it's more like discernment. It's more that you are going to go into these situations and reveal your truth, and they are also hopefully going into these situations and revealing their truth. So it's not even really that you two are judging each other, but it may come off as that on a surface level. But really what you're doing is discerning what is going to work with this person and yourself. What is going to work for the benefit of the both of you. If it is not going to work, if you find out that their values are not in line with yours, if you find out that they want different things, if you find out that one of you is looking for a long distance relationship and one of you is not, one of you is looking for something long term and one of you is just looking for a fling, whatever the situation is, don't be afraid to put yourself out there, and don't be afraid of them coming back at you and saying, no, that is not for me, because that weeds out the people and the potential mates for you that are not actually for you. But that shouldn't keep you from putting yourself out there. Right now, I feel like you're either wearing this mask or you're just trying to avoid the judgment altogether by not going out there. And I actually don't know what you are personally doing in this realm right now, but that's what I'm getting as far as what this card is telling me. So I would say that it's definitely telling you to go out. Go ahead and go out and experience everything that you need to experience. Go on the dates. Don't be afraid of what they're going to say about you. And if you are in a situation with one person right now and you're holding back part of your truth and you're putting on this mask with that one person, don't do that. Reveal your truth, reveal yourself. If you don't feel comfortable revealing your truth or revealing yourself because you're afraid of this judgment with a one person, I would personally say to try it. But if you're not comfortable trying it, I feel that that says a lot about the relationship currently. Whatever method or form of relationship that is, whatever stage of relationship that is, if at any point you are not comfortable speaking your truth, I do not feel that that's the relationship for you. And that's the harsh judgment that also comes from this card. But in the end, we all are going to be judged. If you want to get to your person, your soul mate, if that's what your goal is, if that's what your truth is, that there is one person out there for you, then you are going to have to go through all of this. The major theme of it is also that you can't avoid it. Everyone will be judged, no matter what it is that you're doing. So you might as well do what you want to do. Don't hold yourself back from doing something just because you are worried about the judgment that's going to come from it. And this is going to go in all different realms. So maybe you are avoiding going onto a dating site because you're afraid of somebody seeing you on there. But this is saying everybody's going to be judged anyway. And especially in our day and age, so many people are on dating apps and everything. So whatever way that you need to put yourself out there to find your love, you need to set aside the fear of judgment. Recognize that you have the power to cultivate the person and the love in your life that you need and you want, as long as you let go. And you're actually astrologically inclined to release right now with the lunar eclipse and with the full moon. Those are both really good times for releasing. So I'm definitely going to recommend taking either a shower or bath and washing off anything that you feel you can release. So maybe that's fear, maybe that's self-doubt, maybe it's shame, maybe it's fear of rejection, whatever it is, feel yourself washing it off in the bath, in the shower. maybe do some journaling on it. I definitely think that that's going to serve you. And thank you so much for letting me read for you. You can always email or text me a question if we have contacted via text yet, and I look forward to reading you again. Have a great day.